Welcome back to Vilnius, Lithuania for the 2021 World Open Sub-Junior, Junior and Masters Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships, and we are just about to kick off for the men's Sub-Junior 53 to 120 pluses, and one of the most unpredictable divisions there is, the Sub-Juniors. We've got a real mix of experience in here as well, and just looking at the board, we're going to start off with the 53s, 59s, 66s, 74s and 83s, and then of course we'll then roll into the 93s, 105s, 120s and 120 pluses. And just looking at the nomination board there, we've got a few very big lifts coming up, and a couple of looks like world record attempts for opening lifts as well. I can see Lundgren there has nominated a 173 opener in the 74s, and Clausen's there from Latvia in the 83s has nominated a monster 190 opener. Of course, always a big risk, but we start off with the 53 kilo sub-junior, Lukas Abraitis from Lithuania. Looking to open his account with 45 kilograms, just 15 years of age. Lifted in the equipped earlier this week, I believe. So having a big week. And that looks like a good opening lift. He has a long way to move that bar. And 3 white lights. So we jump now to the 59 kilo sub-junior. So Hubert Bonkowski from Poland, looking for 75 kilos to open his day, just shy of his personal best. 16 years of age, competing 1 year. Big breath in. And a nice opening press. Wasn't super fast, but it was certainly strong and never looked in any doubt. Gets a nice press. So Ruslan Karambekov from Kazakhstan, 95 kilograms in the 53 kilo sub-junior. Kazakhstan with a very big team this year. They had quite a big team in 2019 in Tokyo as well, the last time we ran this event. And did very well in Tokyo. Oh, very nicely done. It's quite an interesting technique we might see on the replay. He flattens out a little bit as he presses. And just as he gets to the top there, but he handles it well. So we go to 112.5 now. Luka Kawahara Musi from Great Britain. And of course, Great Britain with a very big team as well, and quite a few lifters in this session today. Taking advantage of the opportunity of being able to get to this competition. And made that look very easy. Good opening choice there. 3 white lights. And that's what you want your opener to look like. Fast off the chest. Anton Machenko now, 115, well under his personal best. This is last year in the juniors, so I imagine he'll be wanting to finish off, last year in the sub-juniors, he'll be a junior next year. And he is looking to finish his sub-junior career with a world championship in the Classic. And has a lot of mobility. Really gets that chest up high. Got a little bit off center there, but because he chose an opening lift that was well within reach, he was able to manage it. Just a little bit of lateral movement there at the bottom. So we stay at 1:15 for Krzysztof Perlik from Poland. And the 66 kilo class here is quite tight and be very tough to get that gold medal. So that ever so important first lift. Oh, that's a super tough first lift, but he grinds through. He doesn't leave himself a lot of room to move. It's going to be really tough to get on the podium. So Anders Nygard from Finland now. 120 kilograms. He is certainly in the mix for a medal in the 66s today. And has a very, very long range of motion. And he manages it. Probably like to see your opener move a bit faster. He gets one red light there from the centre referee. Probably not going to be able to pick it up from here. So David Hornick from Czechia now, looking for 120. We're in the 74 kilo sub-junior. And another really tough class to get on the board. Which puts that little bit of extra importance on that opening lift when you've got a field that's completely stacked like this. And almost beat the rack command, but realised and straightened it up and gets 2 white lights. And I think the infraction might have been the red white light, might have been for his foot there. Very hard to tell. So Great Britain again, Ed Kimber, 122.5. We're back in the 66s now, and this is going to be really tough in this division to get on that gold medals position. And being managed there by none other than Sheridan Ray. Had a busy week. And a very well-chosen opening lift. And you really want that in this particular division when everyone's so close. You need to have that opportunity to continue moving up. Abdurrahman Abdushidov from Kazakhstan, looking for 125, and this will put him in control for the time being, the 66 kilo class. But he's certainly not going to have it easy if he wants the gold medal today. And he certainly sends a convincing message to the rest of the field. If you want the gold medal, you're going to have to come and get it. So Ilya Kosabrukov now from Kazakhstan, 135 on the bar, well under what he's capable of. We're in the 74 kilo sub-juniors. It'll be interesting to see what he does for his second if this moves well. So he has lifted more than this. That looked tough. He really just bounced around at the bottom there. Didn't really get the tightness he needed to time that press command. So hopefully he'll clean that up and his second will move a lot better. So James Anar from Great Britain now. Joe Whiteley was speaking to the British team earlier, asking if there's any particular records, and I have it on good authority that James is actually chasing the intergalactic record. None of us know how much that actually is. We just assume it's everything. But great to see these young guys having a lot of fun at the competition as well. So 140 kilos on the bar to start his journey towards the intergalactic record. And that is a strong opening lift. And he gets 2 red lights. Let's have a look at the replay on that one. And see if his hips lift up there, and they do. So he's just got to keep that butt down. His pelvic rotation should keep that down, and I'm sure Sheridan Ray will sort that out. Ilya Sitnik now from the Ukraine. 142.5. So we're still in the 74 kilo sub junior. And a very good opening lift. We'll have a look at the replay, and you can see he keeps that chest high, body stays tight all the way through, no movement, no lifting of the hips, everything into the bar. And Harry Kirk now from Great Britain. 145 kilograms. And again, the 83s, another tough class to get on the podium here. You got 3 lifters within a few kilos of each other. And that looked good, but we've got 2 red lights. Let's have a look to see. And I'd say it is hip lift again. And it is right from the start. His hips are coming off. And you can see from the foot position and the leg position there that he puts himself in a position where it's actually quite easy for the hips to lift. Jody van Hennigan from the Netherlands now, 150 kilograms. So Kirk from Great Britain has made it a little bit hard for himself now, the chase after a medal. And I'm sure they will manage to get back in the fight. Good chest position there. Nice touch. Very nice press as well. And he gets 3 white lights. Very, very good technique. Let's have a look in the replay there. You can see his hips have stayed solid. Elbows could probably be in a little bit more. But he manages that without any problems whatsoever. So Lucas Knutz now from Finland, 150 kilograms. So really needs to put this one on the board. He's a fraction lighter, and he makes that look very, very easy. And again, 2 red lights, so let's wait and see The referees, and we just caught the end of it and couldn't really catch it there. But he won't get that lift on the board, so it opens it up. But right now, we have a world sub-junior record attempt on the opening lift from Emil Lundgren from Sweden, 173 kilograms. Previous world record, 172.5 in the 74s. We are opening on 173. That is a big call and a big statement. That is a massive statement to say I am going to open on nothing anyone has done before. And he is fired up for this lift. And great strength. He's doing the self hand out. Oh, and what a statement that is. What do the referees say? It is a world record opener at 173. And that was an absolutely fantastic lift. Don't go anywhere though, because right now we are loading the bar to a massive 190 kilos in the 83 kilo class for another world sub-junior record. Avis Paulsens from Latvia, 190 kilos. The current world record is 172. With this lift, he will absolutely obliterate the world record with an enormous statement to the rest of the world. And he does it easily. 3 white lights. And there is so much more left in the tank. That was absolutely phenomenal. What a way to finish your sub-junior career. So that is the end of round 1. We move into round 2. Lucas Abraitis opened at 45, now looking for 50. He has the silver medal. 15 years of age, got some platform experience in the equipped. Now putting that to use here in the classic. And that is a good second lift there. You want some extra work there. You don't want it to be obviously too easy. It's usually about an 85%er. He gets 1 red light from the setter referee. Not really sure, can't really see from this angle. So Bonkowski now from Poland. We're in the 59 kilo sub-junior, 82.5 kilos. He has the silver medal position as well in the 59s. And that is a big, big personal best. He had to work for it. The referees say 3 white lights. Wasn't the cleanest lift, but it doesn't have to be pretty. So you can see the elbows pop out a little bit early on, and that certainly makes it tougher, puts you in that difficult position. Garimbekov from Kazakhstan now, 105. His opening lift pretty much wrapped up the gold medal. And now looking to close it out at 105. And that was a great looking lift. So he gets one red light there. 2-1, puts it on the board. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It could have been for some hip lift on one side there, but it was still within reason. Luca Kawahara Musu from Great Britain now, 115 kilograms. Oh, and a very easy press, making it look textbook. And he's pretty happy with that lift. Keeps those elbows in position all the way through. Krzysztof Perlek from Poland, 117.5 in the 66s. He is ranked number 4. This won't change it, but it does keep him just in touch if someone makes a mistake. And that is what you really need to do in powerlifting. You stick to your plan and you wait for opportunities. And he's going to have to work hard. Can he grind through? And he just couldn't quite get it there. But a huge effort. He gave it everything he has. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, he loses position early on there. He slid up the bench a little bit as he pressed, and you can see the elbows go out of position and just isn't in that right position to drive through the triceps. Anton Mochenko now, Kazakhstan, 125. He has all but wrapped up the gold medal with his opening lift. And I think with this lift, there is no doubt he will be world champion. And he is 18 years of age, so this is his last year of sub-juniors. And I can't think of a better way to finish your sub-junior career than a world championship. And that one was just a little bit too much. Difficult to see from that angle if there was anything technically wrong. Yeah, I think he just really mistimed his press. So Anders Nygard now from Finland, 125. So this will temporarily put him in the silver medal position and keep him in touch with the gold medal position. So a good opener at 120. Fast descent, and I don't think it helped him. I think he just really came down a little bit too quick there and didn't get as much tightness as he really needed. Yeah, he just couldn't get the tightness and get the position he needed. Now David Hornick, check out 125. We're in the 74s. This is ranked number 4. And he gets it to the top. It was a tough lift though. He gets it on the board. It was certainly harder than he was expecting, I think. So Ed Kimber now from Great Britain, 127.5. This is enough to temporarily put him into the gold medal position. So he's setting himself up really well here. He's opened at 122.5. He's going to 127.5 and really setting himself up to see if an opportunity presents the challenge for that gold medal. And it was a bit slow off the chest, but it picked up speed after. He gets 3 white lights. Let's have a look at the replay there. Yeah, his elbow's probably flared out a bit too early there, slowing it down. So 130 on the bar now for Abdurrahman from Kazakhstan. So this will put him back into the gold medal position. So at the moment, his game plan is to defend the gold medal. And he gets it to the top. It wasn't the cleanest lift. There's 3 white lights, and he holds onto that gold medal position. Just gets a little bit off center there, but manages it really well. So we put 137.5 on the bar now for Ilya Kosabrukov from Kazakhstan. So well under his personal best of 150. We're just waiting for him to come out. If he is coming out, looks like he may not be coming out to take this lift. I can't see him there getting ready. I can see James Anar getting ready for his lift. So it looks like Ilya has decided not to take his second. So I'm not really sure what the reason is for that. If something's happened or he's taking some extra rest, we will have to wait and see. And if he is decided not to take his lift, he's done the very sportsmanlike thing and left his lift on the board so the 1 minute stands. So right now, James Anar has to put on a lift to go after a medal. 142.5 will put him in the silver medal position for the time being. He missed the 140 opener for technical errors, but the lift itself wasn't overly challenging, so they've opted to go up to 142.5. So this will put him into silver. Just needs to keep the butt down. And you can see he was really concentrating on those hips there. And he gets the 3 white lights and it's on the board. He's in the silver medal position and can now think about that intergalactic record. He really had to concentrate on that. So Harry Kirk now, also Great Britain, 145, and has also missed his opening lift. This will be enough to put him into the bronze medal position temporarily. And so he's opted to stay at the same weight, which I think is a very wise decision. And that looks like a good lift. Let's wait and see. And it is 3 white lights, and he's on the board, and he gives himself a shot at the podium. Ilya Sitnik now from the Ukraine, 147.5. He wants to take back that silver medal position. That silver medal position in the 74 class is going to be a lot of work. And he's handled that very, very well. Well controlled on the descent, a nice light touch, and gets the quick press command. And very solid technique there. You can see his elbows stay in position. His hips are down all the way through. So we move to the 83s now. Lucas Knuts from Finland missed his opener at 150 and is now looking for 155. Again, if I recall rightly, it was technical errors, not an issue with the weight itself. So they've opted to go up in weight, which is interesting because 150 would have kept him in touch. Oh, I think he might have dipped the bar there. He gets one red light from the center referee. He'll get that one on the board. It was a big risk, but it's paid off. Jordi van Heiningen now from the Netherlands, 160 kilos. This will shoot him into the bronze medal position. Had a good opener at 150. He's a little bit uneven on his setup. He looks like he's straightened that up. And manages it very well. You can see the focus on keeping everything tight. Gets the 3 white lights, puts himself into the silver medal position. So we have another world record attempt here, of course. He broke the world record with his opening lift at 173. It was 172.5, which is stood since 2017. Right now, he wants 180.5. He is sending a message to the juniors that I'm coming next year and I'm bringing my A game. I think if you're a 74 kilo junior right now, you're watching this very closely. Oh, and he's still got some room to move as well. 3 white lights, a brilliant lift, and another world record, and of course, securing that gold medal and world championship. He still has plenty of room left to move, but that's not all. We've got another world record attempt now. Aives Vossen from Latvia opened at the world with the world record of 190, now looking for 195. And that previous world record has stood since 2016. And he has just obliterated it. I think we have a misload. We do. In that case, I think the clock should start again. It does. So hopefully that hasn't rattled him enough. He's been competing for quite some time, so he's got the experience to deal with this. And he's still driving it up. Not sure if it dipped or just seemed to stop, but it dipped. It could be that that just threw him a little bit with the nerves, but he's certainly strong. He has quite a narrow grip as well. So we come into the final round. Lucas Avratis from Lithuania, looking for 52.5. He has the silver medal. and takes home a wealth of experience from this week's competition. And I am sure we'll be seeing a lot more of this young man at future world competitions. He's only 15 years of age. And that was just a little bit heavy today after the week he's had. But he'll take home the silver medal. Yeah, just got himself out of position there. It's just a little bit too much for today. And Bonkowski from Poland now, 85 kilograms, and he will take home a silver medal as well in the 59 kilo class. This will be a huge personal best for him. Just 16 years of age, still has a couple more years as sub-junior. And he's going to grind it all the way. Can he get that other arm up? He gets it to the top. The referees say, good lift. A fantastic effort to drive that all the way through. And have a look on the replay. You see his elbows get out of position early. But somehow he finds the drive to get that left arm up. So we load to 115, Ruslan Karambekov from Kazakhstan. He is the gold medalist and world champion in the 53 kilo class. This is his last year as a junior. He's 18 years of age and he's going to finish his sub-junior career as a world champion. 115, just a little bit too much today, but he takes home the gold medal and the world championship to close out his sub-junior career. It just looked a little bit too heavy today. So 117.5 goes on the bar for Luka Kawahara Musu from Great Britain. He is ranked number 6. And this lift won't change that. It's a very, very tough class in the 74s today. I've already seen 2 world records. Oh, and a very nice press. Gets a really light touch. Oh, and he gets 2 red lights, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, I can't really see from this angle, but he won't be disappointed. He's had a very strong day. Krzysztof Perlik from Poland, 122.5 to put him into the bronze medal position with 3 lifters to follow him. He opened at 115, missed his 117.5 and gone to 122.5 to try and get onto the podium. He's going to take everything he's got. And just a little bit too heavy. We will be seeing him again very soon. And I imagine we'll be seeing him on the podium before too long. Now Anton Machenko, 125, has the gold medal and the world championship wrapped up. Opened at 115, missed his 125 on his second. It was a very big jump. Now looking for 125 on his third. Just going to get everything right. Got to get his setup right, got to get his timing right. He is the world champion. and looks like he's going to finish on 125. The referees say good lift. What a way to finish. Much better looking lift. Got his timing spot on that one. So 125 now for Anders Nygård from Finland. So he is ranked number 3. This will not change that. And you can see Kimber has actually changed his lift just then, I think. So 125. He has the bronze medal. And just a little bit too heavy today. Now, it's quite difficult to stay focused when you've already got that bronze medal wrapped up. You're not chasing after silver or gold. It's very difficult to stay on the ball on that one. David Hornick now, 130 kilograms. He's currently ranked 5 in the 74 kilo class. And this lift won't change that. But there's certainly a battle for the bronze medal in the 74 kilo class. And David's not coming out for this lift. He's decided to save the energy and to not take any risks of injury. But he's left his number on the board to make sure the guys still get that minute, which is the sportsman-like thing to do. So that will time out, and that will be a no lift. And Ed Kimber now from Great Britain has an opportunity to challenge for the gold medal. He has the silver medal. No one can take that away. This will temporarily put him into the gold medal position. And Sheridan Ray there, just some last minute instructions, just keeping him calm. Keeping him on focus. 132.5 will temporarily put him into gold medal position. With Kazakhstan to lift. Oh, he's grinding through it. He gets it to the top. He had to put in the effort. He gets the 3 white lights and he gives himself every opportunity now. So now we'll hand the bar over to Abdurrahman from Kazakhstan, who now needs to lift the 135 to take back the gold medal. This is to take back the gold medal in the 66s. So Kimber from Great Britain just put the 132.5 on the board to put him in the gold medal position. And now Abdur needs to put 135 on. Can he take the world championship? It looks good. Let's wait and see what the referees say. It is 3 white lights and he takes back the world championship and the gold medal. But he certainly didn't have it all his own way today. But a fantastic effort to get back that gold. Now James Anar, who missed his opener at 140, went for 142.5 and was successful. Now looking for 145. He is in the bronze medal position, but he is certainly under pressure. So the Kazakhstani lifter is a little bit heavier, so he would have to change his lift. I imagine he's waiting to see if James gets this. And it's just a bit too heavy. So we'll wait and see now. So he's still in the bronze medal position. Ilya Kosabrukov now from Kazakhstan is looking for 145 as well, and this will take back the bronze medal position. So does James hold on to the bronze medal, or can Ilya take it back with 145? So he opened at 135 and was successful, missed the 137.5. Jumping to 145 is a very, very big task. This is to take back the bronze medal. And I'm sure James is sitting on the sidelines watching, and it is just too heavy. So James Anar from Great Britain will take the bronze medal. So he jumped to the 83s now with 147.5 for Harry Kirk. And he is ranked number 4. And this lift won't change that, because there is going to be the battle for the bronze medal between Knuts and the Netherlands. Oh, and a great finishing lift there. Let's see what the referees say. It is 3 white lights, and he finishes strong. So we jump back to the 74 kilo class now. Ilya Sitnik, who is the silver medalist, is going after 160. So it's a fairly big jump, 147.5 to 160. And he races out to the platform. He wasn't quite ready to go when bar loaded was called, so he raced out to the platform. He still had 45 seconds up his sleeve. And just a little bit much for today. That was a very, very big jump, 147.5 to 160. But he takes the silver medal. Yeah, and I think the whole racing out to the platform has made it very difficult. He was very rushed. And Lucas Knuts now 160. This will put him into the silver medal position. But Van Heiningen is sitting there waiting to see what he has to do. So this will put him into the silver medal position. And he gets it to the top. The referees say good lift. So he's currently in the silver medal position, forcing the Netherlands now to lift 162.5 for the gold, for the silver medal. So it's Jordi van Heiningen from the Netherlands now. 162.5. This is to move him from the bronze medal, from the bronze medal to the silver medal. No one is having an easy ride in this session today. And oh, he gets it there. What do the referees say? No lift, so he won't. He'll take the bronze medal. So Knuts gets away with the silver. But right now, we go for another world record attempt. 185 kilograms in the 74 kilo class. Emil Lundgren, and he puts himself in a pretty steady position for best lifter as well. Obviously, we've got the 93s, 105s, 120s, 120 pluses to come, but this world record attempt at 185. He opened with a world record. He broke it again on his second, and now looking for 185. $185 kilograms. Oh, can he drive it through? It's still moving. It's still going. Just hasn't quite got it there. He does take the World Championship and 2 world records as well. What a fantastic day for that young man. And of course, now we are going to look at another world record attempt. Alvis Plossens from Latvia has the gold medal. He has the World Championship. He opened on a world record at 190. He missed 195. However, there was a bit of a misload, a little bit of extra stress, a little bit of extra nerves, and he couldn't quite get the lift, so he's opted to go to 200 kilograms. He wants this record to stand for a long time. He has the World Championship. He has a world record. Oh, fantastically strong. Has he got it? He has. 200 kilogram world record in the 83 kilo sub junior and the World Championship. What a fantastic demonstration there. Look out, juniors, here I come. He just sent a statement to the rest of the world. So we will move now straight in to the 93s, 105s, 120 and 120 pluses. And we start with Gabrielis Kazauskas from Lithuania, who also lifted in equipped earlier this week. So a big week for some of these athletes. Many of them backing up from Homestead a couple of weeks ago. And opens wonderfully with 85 kilograms. So we're in the 120 pluses at the moment. Jan Kosinski from Poland. Opening at 95 kilograms. Oh, very fast. If you blink, you miss that one. He timed the press command very, very well. Gets 2 red lights there. Let's wait and see what the replay shows. Yeah, difficult to see from that angle. I think it might have been his feet off the floor. But they'll correct that on the next lift. Oliver Fiddlepot from Great Britain now. Looking for 117.5 in the 93 kilo sub junior. So he has a personal best of 128, which I think is a British national record. I'm looking for 117.5 to open the bidding. And does that very well. And puts that on the board with 3 white lights. Let's have a look at the replay there. Probably a little fast on the descent, but he's picked an opener that's well within reach. Ruslan Holokin from Kazakhstan. 140. So we're in the 93 kilo sub juniors. And he is certainly in the mix for the medals. Just 16 years of age. He has quite an interesting setup there with his legs in very different positions. And he handles that very, very well. 3 white lights, he gets on the board. Very nice opening lift. So Marian Repka, Slovakia. Opening with a massive personal best in the 120 class, 142.5. Previous personal best being 137.5. And I don't really have a lot of previous data for this gentleman, but I think we're going to be getting some in the future because that looked very, very easy for an opening lift. Oh, and he gets 3 red lights though. Did he jump the command there, I think? So he'll be focusing on that for his next lift. Markus Letla from Estonia. 145 kilos. The 120 kilo plus sub junior. And I turned my eyes to the board for a second and looked back, and he'd already finished the press. That was very fast. No mucking around. Set up, lift. Alexei Severikov from ROC, 150. And he is not going to have an easy run to the gold medal. Horrible from the Ukraine wants in on the action as well. And that's a very convincing opening lift. 3 white lights. And we set the bar now for Leonid Voshikov from ROC. We're in the 120 pluses now, looking at 150. And he wants to put himself in the mix for the medals here. And it is going to be a really tough job to get into the medals in this class. Weighing in at 138 today, so well above body weight. Just 18 years of age. Looking for 150. He's got a personal best of 160. And he now has a 150 on the board, and I think he'll be making short work of his personal best today. That 150 moved like lightning. So Branko Jakubik from Slovakia now, 150 as well in the 120 pluses. it is going to be hard work getting that gold medal in this class today. And fast press, the referees say 3 white lights. And he puts himself in a good position there. Moves quite quickly. So Maxim Horobay from Ukraine now has come here chasing that world championship in the 93 kilos. And Severikov is not going to let him have it all his own way though. He's going to have to work for it. But a 157.5 opener will certainly put him in a very, very good position. And that was a very, very convincing opening lift. If you're out the back watching that, you're now thinking if you actually have a chance at challenging for the gold, because that moved like lightning. We go to the 105s now. Ivan Panfilov, ROC, looking to open with 160. So this gentleman just needs to do his job. Good opening lift. Let's see what the referees say. He's 3 white lights. So he's in a tough field in the 105. So realistically, what he needs to do is just get his numbers on the board and see if an opportunity presents itself, because he is still relatively in touch with silver and gold. So Alexander Shawanek, Poland, 160 kilograms. And this will put him in a very, very commanding position for the gold medal. Oh, fantastic lift there. Handled that without any problems at all. Well executed. Chest comes up. Nice light touch. And the whole body works and stays in position. Bartłomiej Brzezinski now from Poland. We're in the 120 plus. 160 kilos. So this will put him in the gold medal position. And that should be a good lift. Let's wait and see. And it is. 3 white lights. He puts himself in command. So we go back to the 105s, where we really have a battle lining up for the gold and silver here. Hamani from Finland is going to open at 170, but he'll be followed by Balog at 172.5. Big breath in, rocking the SBD belt. A little bit of a fumble off the chest there, but I think it should be okay. You know, he gets the red lights, unfortunately. So that is disappointing for him. You can see he just sort of reacts too early and then gets the command. So David Bolig now from Slovakia has an opportunity to put himself in a very, very commanding position for the gold medal in the 105s. I mean, Finland having missed their lift. And just giving some instructions of whereabouts in his chest, above his chest, he wants that bar. And he gets it to the top. The referees say good lift. So he puts himself in a very commanding position now. And interestingly, Finland have gone up for their next lift. So we'll wait and see what happens there. And we come around for round 2 now with Gabrielis from Lithuania looking for 90 kilograms. So he actually is currently in the silver medal position because Repka missed his opening lift. And we always talk about not overthinking where you're nominated, but just come out and do your job and let the chips fall. And he's coming out to do his job. And that should be a good lift at 90. It is a good lift. And he's doing his job very well. And a little bit awkward there. Just getting out of position. Jan Tazinski from Poland. 100 kilograms. With the 120 pluses now. Missed his opener at 95. Has decided to put an extra 5 kilos on. Always a risky move. Particularly in Classic. And in Equip, you have the opportunity to make some adjustments to your shirt, and the extra weight can help with that. And the extra weight looks like it's helped him as well. The referees say 3 white lights. He's on the board at 100 kilograms. So Oliver Philpott now, 120 kilograms from Great Britain. We're in the 93 kilo class. He is ranked number 4. And this lift won't change that. This is all about personal goals now. And gets back to the top. 120, and he gets 2 red lights there, and I think one of those from the center referee is for lockout. And I missed what the other one was, but he won't get that lift, unfortunately. So Marian Repka now 142.5, having missed his opener. This is to put him into the silver medal position. Having missed that opener, he probably doesn't have the opportunity now to chase after the gold, but he needs to get this lift on the board to get the silver medal. And that seemed to be a lot better. And it was. He gets it on the board, and he will secure that silver medal. But I think he's just a little bit far off challenging for the gold. So Ruslan Polikan from Kazakhstan now, 150. He is ranked number 3. This won't change that. But he does keep himself in touch with that silver medal. So the important thing here for this young man is to just put this one on the board, wait and see what Severkov does. Maybe he makes a mistake. Oh, and that's a tough lift. He's still grinding, but I don't think it's going to go. It's still moving, though. I think he's got it. Can he lock it? Not quite there. The bar just began to dip. He gave that everything he had, though. He certainly never quit on it. He just really never got the speed off the chest. And just couldn't quite get it there in the end. And even his wrists are starting to turn. So Alexei Severnikov now from ROC. 157.5, and this will be enough to put him temporarily into the gold medal position. So he really needs to keep the pressure on the Ukrainian. And that was a good lift. Let's wait and see for the referees. He does. He gets 3 white lights, and that keeps the pressure on the Ukrainian now. And he's still got a few kilos up his sleeve there. So Leonid Boshishkov, 157.5. So we're in the 120 pluses. He is ranked number 2 at the moment. He is the second lightest lifter in this flight in his group here. So he is ranked number 2. If they want to take that away from him, they're going to have to actually outlift him, because everyone in that position weighs more than he does. And that was a very good lift. 3 white lights. He has plenty of room to move by the look of it as well. So he could have enough up his sleeve to challenge for that silver at the end. So Markus Letla from Estonia, 157.5, and this will put him from 4th to bronze temporarily. And that will get him there. Let's see what the referees say. Good lift, so that puts him up in the bronze medal for the time being. Obviously with 2 other lifters to come and another round to go. Branko Jakovic from Slovakia, 160. This will shoot him from 4th to 1st. And he's really keeping the pressure on the Polish lifter. Oh, it stalled out. I don't know if it dipped or not. Let's wait and see. And the referees say it did. So no lift. So he stays in 4th position with another lift to come. Yeah, you can see the bar dip there. Good call from the referees, well picked up. So Maxim Harbey from Ukraine now, 165. He's in the silver medal position with his opener. This one will put him into the gold medal position for the time being. And what he really wants is this lift to be very convincing to ensure that Severnikov doesn't feel too comfortable in that gold medal position. And that was very, very convincing. I think we are going to see a showdown for that gold medal in the 93s, because there is plenty more room to move there. Bartlomiej Zazinski from Poland, 167.5. He has the gold medal position at the moment, but it is definitely not secure. And he needs this lift to give himself a little bit of breathing space and maybe convince the rest of the field not to come after it. And that was a very convincing lift. 3 white lights. And he holds on to that gold medal position and puts a little bit of distance there, making it very hard to reach. So now we load 170 kilos. Ivan Panfilov from ROC, 170 kilograms on the bar. He is ranked number 2. And this lift keeps him in touch with that gold medal position. And he really has to try and defend this silver medal as well. And that was a very good lift. He gets the 2 red lights there. Let's have a look. Can't really see from that angle. He puts himself in a tough position now. So Alexander from Poland now, 175. He is ranked number 1, and this lift will put him, I think, generally out of reach. Currently with his opening lift, he's still within striking distance. Repka can probably still possibly go after it, but this lift will probably just put it out of reach. And does he get the 3 white lights to close the deal? He gets 2 of them, and that's enough. So he closes the deal there and pretty much locks away the gold medal in the 120s. So go to the 105s now. 180 kilos for Hamani Jevempa from Finland. Now, he missed his 170 opener. This lift will put him into the gold medal position. Obviously with Barlog to lift yet, still to lift. But at the moment, he hasn't got a lift on the board. He's gone up 10 kilos from his missed opening lift. And I think it was too big a ask. He's got himself into a lot of trouble here. So he's missed his second lift now. Just looked too heavy. His hips are coming up. So David Barlog now, who is in the gold medal position with 172.5. Now looking for 180. Certainly doesn't secure the gold medal. But Jevempa from Finland has really opened the door for Panfilov to take out the silver medal. $180 kilograms. Oh, it's a heavy lift. He descended really quickly. He gets it to the top though. And he gets the 3 white lights. And he really needed to put that on the board. So we come to the 3rd round. In the 105s, Barlog is in the gold medal position. In the 120s, Shawanek from Poland. But right now we start with the 120s. Gabrielis from Lithuania looking for 92.5. And he has lifted equipped this week, and now he's lifting in the Classic as well. And he's going to go home with a bronze medal in the World Sub-Junior Classics at 16 years of age and just 1 year competition experience. And 3 white lights, great way to finish. Gets 3 from 3 and a bronze medal. Great way to finish. So Jan Sozinski from Poland now, 107.5. 15 years of age, we're in the 120 pluses. He is ranked number 5. This won't change that. But today he is taking away an enormous amount of world platform experience and confidence to keep developing that career. And just got a little bit awkward on his press there. You can probably see in the replay, he just got a little bit out of sorts. And just let the elbows flare out and everything starts to go wrong. So Oliver Philpott now from Great Britain, 120. He missed this on his second. He is ranked number 4. And the medals are just a little bit out of reach this time round. But I am quite sure he will be in the mix next time. With lifts like that, definitely. Can he get the lights from the judges? He does. He gets the 3 white lights. So Ruslan Holokan from Kazakhstan now, 150 kilograms. He is ranked number 3, and that won't change with this lift. He missed this on his second. He's had a look at silver and gold and decided that's too far away. I'll take the bronze medal home. Looking for 150. He has the bronze medal, but he really wants to put this one on the board. Oh, and somehow he managed to press that. You could see his elbows get into the completely wrong position, but somehow he pressed it through. Great strength from that young man. So now, Marian Repka, Slovakia, 155. He has the silver medal. He has a personal best. And can he increase that to 155? I think he's going to. He gets the white lights and he takes home the silver medal. So Leonid Voshakov from Russian Olympic Committee, 160 kilograms. He is ranked number 2. This won't change his ranking, but he has 2 lifters chasing after them. They are all heavier than him though, so they all have to outlift. So he needs to put 160 on the board to force his opponents to go up. Coaches are going to have to be fast though. He's fired up for this one. And I think he's got it there. Let's wait and see. He has. He puts himself in a position now where his competitors are going to have to change their lifts to go after that medal. We have an attempt change going in as expected. So I imagine Marcus Lettler is going to go to 162.5. Let's wait and see. But Marcus Lettler is heavier than Vostokov, and therefore has to lift 162.5. And you can see Lettler and Jakubik have both changed to 162.5. And Jakubik has one more change up his sleeve as well, because he is heavier than Lettler. So Marcus Lettler now 162.5. This is to take him from bronze to silver. They opened at 145, then went 157.5. Now looking for 162.5. Slide up into that silver medal position. And he's pressing it. It was definitely not the prettiest press we've ever seen. The referees say it's a good lift. He puts himself into the silver medal position, sliding Vostokov back to bronze. And now the bar is loaded, so he cannot change his lift. So this is to go after the bronze medal now. He opened at 150, missed at 160. Now looking for 162.5 to see if he can take that bronze medal off Vostokov. So Branko from Slovakia looking to get onto the podium with this lift. And he gets it to the top easily. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. So he slides in and steals that bronze medal in the 120 pluses. So we jump to the 93s now, where Alexei Severikov from Russian Olympic Committee is looking to put himself into the gold medal position. And forcing Horobey to outlift him. It's a big jump though, 157.5 to 167.5. He is secure in the silver medal though, so he can't lose that. And just a little bit too heavy today. He will take home the silver medal. Now, Maxim Horobey now has 170. He has the gold medal already. He is the world champion in the 93 kilo sub-junior division. Can he finish on 170 and a personal best? He's a little bit off center on his setup there. I hope that doesn't affect him too much. And it certainly hasn't. And the referees say good lift, and he is the world champion and finishes on 170. And a very good lift, probably a little bit straight, but it didn't stop him. So we go to the 120 pluses now, and this man here, Bartolomej Brzezinski from Poland, is the world champion. He opened at 160. He went to 167.5. And all 2 lifts have been convincing. Wants to finish on 170. He already has the gold medal in the World Championship wrapped up. And he's having to work a lot harder for that one, but he gets it there. And the referees say good lift. He is the world champion, and he finishes 3 from 3 with 170. So now we go to the 105s. Hamani Venpa from Finland has got himself into all sorts of trouble. He came into this competition in the position to challenge for the gold medal. Now he's finding himself behind the 8 ball, just trying to get one on the board. This one, however, will put him into the silver medal position. Can he get this on the board? They really looked too heavy previously, but let's see. He has found another gear somewhere, and he gets it on the board and puts himself in the silver medal position with 2 lifters to follow him. So we're seeing an attempt change going in now. So we'll wait and see. So right now we are just waiting to see who's changing the lift. So we will have Ivan Panfilov, 180. Looking to get that silver medal back. So he opened at 160. He missed 170. He has the bronze medal. He had the silver medal up until about 10 seconds ago. And now wants to have another crack at that silver. He is about 500 grams lighter than Venpa. 180 will give him the silver medal in the 105s. He goes home with the bronze medal regardless, but I've heard on good authority the silver's shinier. And it's just a little bit too heavy today. He gave it everything he had, and he goes home with the bronze medal. And Venpa saved his skin with that final lift. So he stayed loaded at 180. Alexander Chawanek from Poland. He has the gold medal. He is the world champion. He has looked very strong. His 175 didn't go to plan, and not entirely surprised that he went to 180. He has a Polish record with 183. So certainly within reach. Great mobility for such a big guy. And I think it's a bit too much today. But he has the World Championship and the gold medal in his bag already. And he's got to be happy with that. And now our 105 kilo world champion, David Balog, Slovakia, was in command right from the start with 172.5, then a good 180, and now looking for 182.5. He has the gold medal. No one can take it away from him. This is just a little bit of icing on the cake. Really difficult to stay focused and fired up for this third lift when you've already got the gold medal wrapped up and you've already won the world championship. And can he drive it through? It's just a little bit too heavy today. So he'll finish on 180, but he'll finish with the gold medal and the world championship. What an outstanding day today. We have records broken left, right and center. And there is more to come. Don't go away. We'll be right back here with the medal ceremony. Then, of course, at 3 p.m. today, we will have the women's juniors 43 to 57 kilo.
medal ceremony will be held by President of International Powerlifting Federation, Gaston Parash, and President of Asia Heavyweight Powerlifting Federation, Farshid Sultani. So now, in the 53 weight classes of juniors, second place was the result 50 kilos to Abratis Lukas from Lithuania. And the first place was the result 105 kilos to Garambek Ruslan from Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. In a 59 weight classes of juniors, second place was the result 85 kilos to Bankowski Hubert from Poland. And the first place was the result 125 kilos to Marcin Kanton from Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. In the 66 weight classes of juniors, third place was the result 130 kilos to Noguret Anders from Finland. Second place was the result 132.5 kilos to Kimber Ed from Great Britain. And the first place was the result 135 kilos to Abdurrashid Abdurrahman from Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. In a 74 weight classes of juniors, third place with a result 142.5 kilos to Anar James from Great Britain. Second place with a result 147.5 kilos to Sydney Kilya from Ukraine. And first place with the result 180.5 kilos and few records of world to Lundberg Emil from Sweden. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for the national anthem of Sweden. Shorty from Netherlands. Second place with the result 160 kilos to Nats Lucas from Finland. And the first place with the result 200 kilos to Klausis Aivis from Latvia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Latvia. In the 93 weight class in sub-juniors, third place with a result 150 kilos to Poloniki Ruslan from Kazakhstan. Second place with a result 157.5 kilos to Servukov Alexei from Russian Olympic Committee. And then first place with the result 170 kilos to Karabey Maxim from Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. In 105 weight class in sub-juniors, third place was the result 160 kilos to Bakhilov Ivan from Russian Olympic Committee. Second place was the result 180 kilos to Jeverpa Hermani from Finland. And first place was a result 180 kilos to Vava David from Slovakia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Slovakia. In a 120 weight class in sub-juniors, third place with the result 92.5 kilos to Tsigauskas Verbelius Kaius from Lithuania. Second place with the result 155 kilos to Irevka Marian from Slovakia. And first place with the result 160 kilos to Shevaniak Alexander from Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Poland. In 120 plus weight class in sub-juniors. Third place with the result 162.5 kilos to Jakubik Branko from Slovakia. Second place with the result 162.5 kilos to Letla Marcos from Estonia. And first place with the result 170 kilos to Tushinsky Bartolomei from Poland.